My name is Erin Paranello, and for my persuasion speech, I will be doing basically the rights and how men are treated differently than women. Women don't get the same pay, some stuff along those lines. So, here we go. In the famous pop song Run the World by Beyonce, she states that girls run the world. Beyonce is a strong feminist leader and role model to women in society. However, girls do not run the world. Over the course of history, women have been tied to specific gender roles which have ultimately hindered the amount of potential success women are capable of. Today's society has constructed the definition of what it means to be a woman. As long as the social need for gender roles in society persists, women will not be able to flourish as respected independent individuals. Society's rigid views of women began centuries ago. For example, women were perceived as inferior to men in suffrage and in the workplace. Even though our nation has evolved and modified to current culture, and that part of history lingers today. From such a young age, girls are discouraged to pursue careers in mathematics and science department. Girls are taught that they should not associate themselves with social work, beauty, and caregiving occupations. Careers in the mathematics and science department emulously lack women, and that issue is established once gender roles are presented to young females. Women are also not given the same respect in the workplace that men are given without question. A male leader is more easily trusted rather than a female in position of higher power and greater judgment. It is usually assumed that because a leader is a woman, she does not know how to do her job accurately. Women are not given equal recognition to men in the workplace in the exchange for work and pay. For every dollar a man makes in his career, a woman makes 77 cents for the exact same performance. That's bull crap, if you ask me. Modern society continues to remain a humanity that is ran by men for the commonwealth of men. Due to the control men have had over society, women have been historically viewed as physical and mentally weaker than men. In regards to gender roles today, women are less respected in many parts of society, especially pop culture. Women are often degraded in music, television, and movies. Women are frequently portrayed as a man's property that thrives off serving her husband. This concept is derived from the advertising in the 1950s that included women being home wives for men. Advertising in this era fueled the ongoing precipitation that women are meant to dedicate their every effort for their significant other. It is considered a gender role that a woman must willingly accept the notion that they are objects to the rest of society. Not only are women instructed on what career to pursue or who to spend their life pleasing, but gender roles also authorize women on how to and how not to behave. Women have classically been the sex that are ultimate caregivers. However, gender roles have taken the definition of a woman's proper actions a step further. Females have been taught to be polite, appealing, and affectionate. Meanwhile, Men have been commonly raised to be tentacious, callous, and more on the aggressive side. This drastic difference is expected behaviors create multiple complications between genders. For example, women that go against these norms are called unladylike or malicious. If a man were to act in the same manner, it is ordinarily exclaimed that boys will be boys or he's just being a man. The uneasiness that a woman can stand up for herself and boost her voice without shame troubles most of society. Women can dismanipulate every gender role society has established except for biological differences between men and women. Men have a major physical advantage over women by being genetically wired to be strong, taller, and more fit. Only because men are adequate to be robust over women does not mean that women cannot do everything that a man can do. Gender roles have confined women to being physically weak because it is much more difficult to overtake a man, but it is still doubtlessly possible. Gender roles have composed a set of guidelines for men and women that must be eliminated, like gone for good, if our culture is passionate towards having an equal, prosperous society among both sexes. If rigorous norms between genders continue to act as developmental barriers, the world will never be able to accomplish anywhere near our maximum potential. How many undiscovered female leaders are out there, circumscribed, anticipating someone's help to demoralize gender roles? Thank you. That was it. I am very sorry that I did not have an audience. I only lived with my mom and my dad, and the last time it was just a convenience because we were having a party. So I'm very sorry. I could have tried harder, but I wasn't able to find anybody. But thank you. I hope you liked it.